Oi oi, I'm up here again, in the man cave, in the loft. Roger Retro Gamer, hope you're all well. I'm having a bit of room Tetris and a bit of moving and shuffling about and a bit of a cull again on the old PS2 and PS3 stuff just to fit it in where I want it to go. Don't need all that tat anyway, do we, eh? Anyway, I'm having a look round and I just thought I should ask the question, and I'm going to show you my picks, and it's basically games that are personally really meaningful for me, that hold a special memory, whether it be a nostalgic or playing with the family or just got it on a certain occasion or whatever it may be. Just games that are personally you have to have in your collection, and they're really meaningful to you. And I'm looking through and I thought, wow, I just, I couldn't be without that. And it's a game we've been playing through, and we've had so much fun doing it very recently. And me and Buttercup, we got the biscuits out and we've got the video on, and I just played it from beginning to end, and it took bloody hours, and really enjoyed every minute of it, apart from the fact the thumbs were numb and the theme tune was going around in my head, something chronic. But great times, real great times. The first game I've completed on the Master System since going through my collection, and Wonder Boy, what a game. Many a time we've had a go on it on the arcade emulation Xbox, and didn't really get that far, didn't realise there were so many bloody levels in it. But recently we've played all the way through it and had so much fun, and honestly, it's what it's all about, having all these bloody discs, cartridges and plastic boxes up here. That's what it's all about, have fun with your games. And honestly, that's definitely up there in my top 5 that are so meaningful to me. If for some crazy reason, and it was never going to happen, the Master System collection had to go, then that would be staying. It really would. Just to have that, it hold it dear to my heart now. And I'm looking through and I'm shifting. I've had some Xbox editions and whatnot, and I've got to try and, it's all in alphabetical order now, so I'll try and wedge it all in as best as I can. I do need to sort it out up here, but another game, and I looked at it, and as I was shifting bits about, and I just thought, wow, the feelings, the nostalgia that's jumping back at me, of when I first went in that game station, and I'd given the PS2 a big old whack for pissing about, not reading the discs, and went over to Game Station Colchester, and geezer in there, big fella, went, step right this way, I've got something that'll open your mind, and took me over to the funky corner, where all the nerds looked, and it's one of them green spines. Now, this game was the first game that I booted up, and I remember him telling me, that's the first game you've got to try. It is absolutely unbelievable. The graphics in it, the everything about it, the atmosphere, the playability, it's just a step above anything that you've experienced on the PlayStation. I'll tell you what, he was absolutely spot on. And that was Splinter Cell on the Xbox. Now, it's not really my cup of tea in terms of, I like to go anywhere, do anything. This is very much, if you don't do it how the storyline dictates you do it, you got to start again. And that frustrates the hell out of me. I can't cope with that. I like to, be free. But it was just, I immersed myself in this. We've got this big old beast of a machine sat up underneath big 32-inch wide telly with a big back that was about 3 foot back, and fired up this bad boy, and absolutely loved it. And it was kind of like the old days, you know, even if you got a game you didn't really like, you just kept plodding along and you kept battling on it, you know, you kept going, you kept giving it a go, and get it progressing further and further each time, you know, and it certainly got me money's worth out of that. Now it's a, you know, it's a basic title. You pick it up in any bundles you're ever going to get, but for me that is my original one that I bought for something daft like 40 odd quid or something back in the day. And I mean, the graphics on it, it's got a baggy on there, but absolutely awesome, and started off the franchise, and there's been some real absolute bangers. We've got old Mr. Clancy geezer, but this one, yeah, it started my love affair with the Xbox, and can't get enough of the green spines now. So a great game if you've never played it, and I dare say I bet you have. It was released on PlayStation, but this was just the beast of the version. So do yourself a favour and have a blast on it if you can. And then that got me thinking, sort of seeing that, I was like, oh wow, you know, what games could I not do without, or you know, what games bring a smile to the old chubby chops? Come on. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 1. I remember the days. Playing against mum, take it in turns, life each, take it in turns, playing through Sonic. And we didn't get that far. Remember, I mean, memories going back, I'm bloody terrible with memories. But playing through Sonic as best as we could, and just sitting there in my room, take it in turns, life each, and playing Sonic. Oh wow, you know, absolutely brilliant. It's probably where I get my gaming skills from, me mum. I'm surprised she didn't break any controllers back in the day. Mind you, she's the one got paint room then. But it's a legendary game, absolutely awesome. Everyone's played it, no doubt. You can get it on every device now. I've got it on PSP emulated. You pick it up on phones. You'll have played Sonic, and just, you know, the memories that come flooding back from it and playing through it, and just the music, and just for me, just even seeing the box art, and it was like, when I got that with my Mega Drive, you know, it was a real jump up from the NES, and I was a NES kid back in the day. Absolutely loved me NES, but Sonic was just absolutely amazing. Yeah, great stuff, and great times, you know, playing it with family or playing it with mum. There were a good many a time I'd be skiving off school, and it'll be, you know, should we get the Mega Drive up? Let's have a go on the Mega Drive. Let's have a bit of Sonic. So yeah, great times. Yeah, real great times. And then moving swiftly on. So another game, and I just couldn't do without this game. I love it to this day. The boy loves it. It's an open world, free for all. Them bloody orbs. Never did get all 500 orbs. Well, 500 plus the 300, 800, all in. Never did get them all, but I absolutely love this game. And for me, back in the days of the 360, just remember, Buttercup we didn't live together at the time. She was in London, and during the week, she'd come down weekends, but during the week, I'd either be training, and at the time I weren't going gym. I was doing all the training at home, and I'd be there, you know, chilling out of an evening, whether I've been out or whatever I've been doing. Get home, Xbox on, Buttercup's on the phone. I'd have music in the background, very softly, and that music could be anything from, Christ, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, all the way along to Joe. Absolutely awesome artist, R&B singer, artist, absolutely brilliant. Or I'd either have, dare I say it, Katie Price and Peter Andre, their album, playing in the background, trying to get those bloody orbs and overrule the factions that are in the game. And this is absolutely legendary. And having Buttercup in the background, chatting away, chatting about the world and what's going on. And yeah, great times. So this is, and the boy loves this now. He absolutely loves it. So yeah, real great game. And just swiftly moving on, this one. Now, it's strange how times come round, you know. And I absolutely love this. I fought the fight that the N64 was going to be the best console ever, going up against the PlayStation and the Saturn, and I was telling everyone, as I honestly believed, it was going to be like a 3DI or 3DO or CDI or whatever they are, you know. And it was going to be the graphics weren't going to hold up, and you know, you couldn't get much memory on a disc, and you know, you'll end up scratching discs, and no one's going to buy into all that. N64, pure power. This is where it's at. Auto, no loading, straight into a blast of a game. And yeah, how wrong was I? But I absolutely love this game, and it's one of my favourite on the N64. But the great thing about this game is, got this on Xbox emulation, and even to this day, it's one of my boys' favourites. And we even bought me mum an emulation station Xbox with loads of, well, it's got about 1,000 odd games on it. And me mum and the boy, even up to sort of not that long ago, were playing Mario Kart 64 on it and having a whale of a time. I mean, he's a legend on it. He's an absolute beast on it. And it's so good, and it's kind of taken the fun out of it now, because he is so good. He's brilliant, little Harry X. But it's great to see, you know, pop round to mum's to pick him up, and oh, we've been playing Mario Kart and Wave Race, but I mean, this is the number one. And every now and again we all have a blast on it. Great game, and I really couldn't do without it. So I was just having a scan through a bit of room Tetris, and I just thought, oh, so that's, you know, games I couldn't live without. And they're not costly games, they're not expensive, it's not about that. It's I've got the memories there, and I just couldn't let them go, you know. It's great. Really brought a smile to my face, and it does now, you know. It's just great looking back. So if you guys and girls have got games out there, maybe you can do a top 5, you know, of games that personally mean the world to you. You know, it's not got to be big hitters, hidden gems or any of that. It's just games and the thoughts and feelings behind it that, you know, really bring a shine to your chops. And be lovely and great to read through any comments or see your responses. So anyway, I'm going to get back to it, get on it, and well, I've got the time to be up here and have some fun. Bit of room Tetris. You take it easy. All right, thanks for watching.